The Chrispity Chris Show is for entertainment purposes only, and anything expressed during the show from our host or our co-host or guest does not reflect the opinion or views of our sponsors, our listeners, the internet, or Facebook. With approved credit, some restrictions apply. And with that being said, please see dealer for full details. TODD 1104 2021-2025.
Okay.
Ahora sí.
Let's try this. Let's try this now, Rudy Carr.
That's what happens when we have a live show and
No, that's what happens when production leaves the batteries inside the you know what right there.
bueno,
Cagó todo el palo, production.
ya estamos para traerlo bueno, hombre.
No, vamos a cagar el palo al pinche
Cacho,
production.
ahora peor.
Peor. Cagó el palo.
Cacho bad, como dicen en el valle.
Does it sound? I hope it sounds a lot better now, folks. We do apologize for the technical difficulties, pero nos llegó un camarada y pues a mí se me hace que los trajo toda la pinche sal. Ahorita we're gonna rag on him for that. Once again, welcome to the Chrispity Chris Show. I'm your host, Mr. Chrispity Chris, with always my very good friend here, Mr. Rudy Gilbert Carr.
How you doing?
Que se oiga el pinche aplauso.
Gracho. Bienvenidos once again, guys.
Ya.
Once again, muchas gracias.
Se
Chrispity.
están chiflando, Rudy.
Ay, no.
Y ni eres megastar, no eres el Godfather.
No, señor. No soy nada.
Ni eres Marca Lanizato.
Oh, soy como la canción de Arturo Montes. No soy nada.
No eres nadie, vato.
Yes, sir.
Soy a toda madre ahora sí.
Ahora sí.
Can you
Okay.
guys hear us now?
Yeah, dice Laura que ya it sounds better.
Okay, good. We're going to blame this on production for leaving the batteries inside the interface.
Pero, well.
Caída, dude. NTN. She's fired. Ain't that right, Rudy Carr?
De una vez, vato.
Well, you know, we got an announcement show for you guys today.
Yep.
Oh, I got to answer this call. So, Rudy, take over, Rudy Carr.
All right. Anyway, muchas gracias por acompañarnos once again, Chrispity Chris Show. And we have one hell of a show tonight. And like Chrispity said right now, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are back on track. And you're going to love this show because one of the singers that we have, a special guest, on top of the other two special guests that we have that you already know, va a estar con nosotros hoy por la noche. Una trayectoria también larguísima como el Godfather, que también tiene una trayectoria bastante larga. So, we're going to ask him questions on his days with one of the premier Tejano bands from the 1980s, 90s. That we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, things that happened on the road, things that were awesome, things that were not so awesome. But life itself is like that, up and downs, right? So, vamos a hablar de ello mucho. También hay bastantes cosas pasando en Powerhouse Records. Darle las gracias a Chris, también Powerhouse Team. El primer lanzamiento de Lázaro, I think, Los Únicos, Cindy Ramos, brand new single, The Godfather's new single, Sin Ti No Es Vida. So a lot of stuff going on Powerhouse Records this week. Y Dios quiere, pues ya está.
Yeah, I'm back.
Ya llegó Christy.
I do apologize for that. I'm getting all these program directors calling me and stuff. And
Es que le estaba diciendo de todos los lanzamientos que tienes esta semana, Chris.
oh, that's right. That's
About,
right.
11 bands with 11 new singles.
That's right. We got about 9 bands with new singles out there. We got Los Fantasmas del Valle. We got Lázaro Pérez y Conjunto. We got Javier Solís y Los Únicos. We got The Godfather, Bobby Sanchez. We got Tejano Highway 281. We got Cindy Ramos. Who else do we got? We got the West Side Band. We got Fantasia, Les Garza and Fantasia.
Oh, yeah.
Who else we got? We got we got Atlantic's Band también, Gonzalo G and Chris Gonzalez. We also got Mark Alaniz doing a solo thing.
Al alba.
He's doing his solo thing.
Oh, that's nothing new for him.
That is just another one, right? Damn. Yeah, there you go.
El y Manuela.
Sí. Así se llama el
new single.
El new single se llama Él y Manuela. No, se llama actually Manuela y sus 5 hermanas.
Ay, pues.
Ajá.
Está bien, hombre, se vale.
Sí, le quiero mandar un saludo a Laura Science, Leona Promotions, guys. If you guys need your music sent out on behalf of the Hano Powerhouse Records, you can reach Laura Science, Leona Promotions, just message her or message me, and we'll get the music right out to you. Saludos para Cumbia Champs in the house, pinche Chapstick, the Chapstick Show.
Javier Solano, es que ando bien enchilado.
Sí.
Ando encabronado, por eso me traje esta t-shirt porque ando bien caliente ahorita.
Hey, anda de calenturiento. Saludos para LBJ, all the way in Corpus Christi, Magic 104.9 in the house. Javier Solano, es todo. Pues saludos para él. Congratulations, Javier Solano, on your induction
Yeah.
for the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Más de un aplauso, que se oiga.
Que se oiga.
Nomás para que veas que no somos gachos.
That's right.
Cindy Ramos, congratulations, everyone, on your new singles.
Thank you, Cindy. Igualmente. Gracias.
Sí. Randy Lopez, Gavido, what's going on, my brother? So, in the house tonight, you know, we got an awesome show for you tonight, guys. We got a special guest here.
Very
And
special.
he hasn't been on our show. I've been asking him already for 3 years to come do my show. He has not done it.
¿Te acuerdas que estábamos, we were listening to his music, and dije, hey, who the hell is that? That's an awesome song. Y finally, dije, a ver cuándo viene, and yeah, he's here. So we're gonna
I
talk.
had to like beg him to come, dude. I told him, you know what, dude, if you come do our show, man, I promise I'll take you to Whataburger like all week long. Guys, welcome to the show, Mr. Hoy nomás, Mr. Wally Garza. Oiga. Ahí está el Wally, ¿no? Oh, ¿qué pasó, Wally?
Just enjoying you guys. It's incredible. Para toda la gente que nos está viendo, it's an honor to be out here with this incredible crew. I know, yes, he's invited me a few times, but it's just that he's too big of a show, and I was scared. You know, it was like, "Oye, ¿cómo le hago?
Es
What do
que
I
aquí te vamos a sacar la garra, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, it's Rudy. I've known him for so many years, and Chris, también, and I've watched his shows many times, and it's incredible, phenomenal, and le doy un aplauso grande, grandísimo, lo merecen.
Ahí está.
Y para toda la gente que nos está viendo, pues, you know, these guys are phenomenal. We watch a show. This is a 76 session already.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
incredible. That's
Time
great. So-
flies, man. Time flies.
so, if you got any questions and stuff, to just bring them on, and we'll see what we can come up with.
Es todo. We also got
We'll make them up.
we got Mr. Bobby Sanchez and Mr. Mark Alanis in the house. Aplausos, que se oiga.
That's right.
Buenas noches. Hey, Bubba.
Hoy nomás.
Saludos.
Oye, Wally, ¿dónde has estado, Wally?
Realmente low profile. I've been spending a lot of time with my family at home. I play a lot of local stuff here in McAllen, Texas, and stuff, and so I don't do a lot of traveling at all. But I'm here and I play music just about every week, so I'm still active in that part.
Qué
So
bueno.
Es
I'm still
todo.
active.
Es todo. Y el Mark, mira el Mark ahí. Oye, andas bien lambidito, vato.
Bro, I just came from work, papa.
¿Eh?
Just came from work, papa.
Sí.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oye, parece que tienes chingos de brillantina en el pelo, vato.
Y lo acaba de
papá.
dejar el Provost.
Sí, sí.
Hey,
Ese
Oye.
pedo.
huevo.
You should get a sponsorship, vato, con los 3 hermanos. No, 3 flores.
Tres flores, dad.
Ándale.
Tres flores, dad.
No, el perico.
Y
La virgantina del perico.
Brillantina, ándale.
pura vientrina.
Yeah.
Oye, Wally, tú que siempre has tenido la greña larga, ¿nunca has usado brillantina o...?
Cuando estaba chavalo.
Sí, cuando estaba chiquillo, mi papá nos daba las 3 flores y los dos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oye, cuando pegaba estábamos jugando afuera el tierrazo, llegabas a la casa hasta con lodo. Tanto pinche. I remember
Sí,
that.
man, sí, man.
Sube, bro. Y con la
Chingo de
pinche
tierra.
brillantina, madre. Good times, bro.
Yeah, the good old days, bro.
And you didn't have to wash your hair that
No.
often either, porque
Yeah. Oye, te iba a preguntar, where you from, man? Originally, where you from?
O este
from
vato
La Jolla,
La
La Jolla,
Jolla.
Texas.
Oh,
Soy
coyote.
coyote.
te está haciendo stock, Wally.
Yes.
Puro La Joya, Texas.
Yeah.
Chile, tomate, cebolla.
Ah, pues con razón conoce ahí los de enseguida de Peñitas. What was it? ¿La Loya? Los Loyas.
Los lawyers, yeah, of course.
Saludos
David
para los
and
Loyas,
los,
David.
David and toda la gente.
saludos.
Loya band.
They had a band que se llamaban Los Cítricos back in the day, and I remember them so well. I was in school when they were, used to go to their house, and todos estaban chavalos, and they used to practice a lot. And stuff.
Annie
No,
era
no.
la cantante, ¿verdad?
Sí, Annie is
yeah.
sang with them. And
Un saludo
Eddie.
para Loya Band, man. Bring back some great memories from the Villarreal. Wow, it's been a while. Nos están diciendo, excuse me, while dice, big shout out to all my new Tejano radio station from Saginaw, Michigan. Tejano AM. Thanks, Dwayne Medell. Hey, saludos, gracias.
Órale,
Ya saben, ¿no?
saludos.
Yeah, all the way in Michigan. Gracias. Saludos, gracias Cindy Ramos por escucharnos. LBJ, a todos ustedes que están comunicando con nosotros, thank you. Rebecca Denise, hello everybody, muchas gracias, thank you. Raúl Pulido, camarada, dice, hell yeah, es todo, keep up the good work, Powerhouse Productions, pura música al 100. Muchas gracias, thank you so much, really appreciate it. Dice LBJ, record Wally, Chris.
Pues ya le dije, pero no quiere.
What?
No quiere.
Yeah,
Wally-
we were talking about that hace rato. We're going to work on a single.
There you
How
go.
about that?
Awesome, man.
There you go.
You know, I told Wally, actually promised Wally, when was it? About 2 years ago, right? About 2 years ago. Acércate el micrófono, Wally.
2 years ago, más o
Yeah,
menos.
I told Wally, you know what, Wally, I owe it to you. You know, we've worked together in the past, Wally and I, and, you know, he was a great partner. Taught me a lot about, you know, remember those big old Melhart speakers, man? This guy showed me how to pick those damn speakers up but he still pick them up by himself.
I still do.
Yeah, so I owe it to Wally because this guy taught me a lot, believe it or not. You know, I had a good time when I played with Wally. You know, we jammed, didn't we, Wally?
Oh, puro músico pesado, raza. That's all. That's all I can say.
Y puro músico del Valle.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, muchas veces no se le da el crédito al músico. El cantante no es cantante sin el músico y it's
Así
just
es.
the way it is.
Así es, brother.
It's,
Puedes ser el mejor cantante y si traes
Yeah.
un grupo que no te apoya muy bien,
Así es.
you're gonna sound like
Yeah.
Cracker
Yeah,
Jacks,
very
you know.
Well,
yeah.
Pero gracias a Dios me ha tocado suerte que he andado con puros leones del Valle, raza.
Así es,
Puro
yeah.
Valle.
Puro bayuco.
Let me tell you, man, what I really admire you for, man, is you know me since I've been a kid, man.
Yeah.
You know, and
So are you trying to say that he's old or what?
No, hombre.
Okay.
Hey,
We were
this
kids.
guy está bien chavalo, man. We were talking out of cameras, and this guy has always been fit, man. I mean, he looks, since I've known Wally, since I can remember him, still looks the same. The same since I can remember. I was
That
like,
was
wow, man.
that was in the 70s. You
Oh,
still
yeah.
have-
Another question.
Dude, I was like, ¿qué onda?
Pinche
You know-
papi, ya está getting muy moist aquí. Ay, te ves muy bueno, Juan. Oye, cálmate, Godfather.
Oh,
This guy,
Godfather.
man, this guy has a very, very unique voice that nobody else has. You know, I mean, once I remember hearing a song from Wale, and I was like, that's Wale Garza, man. You know, I mean, this guy has a very unique voice that nobody has, and that is very important,
Yeah.
man. You know, I mean, awesome
His own
vocals.
style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome vocals. I mean, shoot, man. I mean, mis respetos, man. We've been friends for a long time, carnal.
time.
Man,
Long
we
time.
love you, carnal. Man, mis respetos para usted.
Yeah, and when I started playing drums back when I was in high school, your brother, que en paz descanse, was a vocalist in the band con los
Yeah,
Tejanos, and I
yeah.
remember that so well.
Yeah.
Java, yo sé que nos está escuchando ahorita.
Yeah, right. Yes.
We had, I learned a lot from him back in the day,
Wow, man.
and he was singing back in the day. I was just
What a
drumming.
small world,
so,
man.
Yeah,
Wow.
incredible,
Wow.
incredible.
Wow. So, you know, Wally, how come like, you know, everybody's making a comeback nowadays, right? Why haven't you made a comeback? I mean, you made a badass name for yourself back in the 90s and 80s. You know, for you guys that didn't know, you know, both these two guys are here sang for Fandango USA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pues le estaba diciendo ahorita Fandango
That's right.
Alumni.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
actually, how weird when Wale was touring with Fandango for like quite a while. When he got out, then I came in.
Órale.
Yeah. So it's, you know, it was pretty weird though.
Un saludo para Valde, hombre. Va a saludar
Sí,
a
saludos
Valde
para
Muñoz.
Valde Muñoz. Hey, boss.
Yeah.
Saludos, man. Hey,
Yeah,
what
he
a
got
great
inducted.
boss, man.
He got inducted into the Edinburgh Walk of Fame ora November, and
Oh, that's right.
I was part of that induction.
Yes, I heard,
I
man.
sang La
I heard
Charanga.
La Charanga, man. I heard that everybody went wild, man.
Went crazy.
Everybody went
Beautiful.
crazy, man. I was
Beautiful.
like, órale.
It was an incredible turnout. And for Valde to invite me to do that particular song, which I didn't record, it was an honor.
Exactly, man.
And
Yeah.
I thanked him that day and before and right
Yeah.
now. Thank you, Valde Muñoz, mi amigo.
Yeah.
Fue el que me sacó de la batería.
Wow, man. Actually, your voice came up when we were having breakfast at the Tejano Legend
Oh, it's Junction Cafe when you all
breakfast.
get together.
Yes. Me and Chris are part of that. and your name came up, and I was like, really? Like, ching, I missed that, man. I wish somebody had said something so we can go see you. Pero yeah, man, your name was mentioned, and you did La Charanga, and I mean, that is very, very, very cool that you did that, man, you know, because not just anybody can do the charanga.
No.
It's a difficult song to sing, I believe.
You could have all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, yo lo único que puedo cantar es cuara, cuá, 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 cuá. Ahí me quedé yo.
The cuaracuacua sound.
But it was an honor. It was an honor. Yes, it was.
That's awesome. Oye, Wally, antes de que estaras con Fandango, ¿con quién estabas antes?
I was a drummer for Bo Garza
Oh,
and Youngblood.
en
Yes.
Youngblood.
Cuando
¡Qué
vimos-
chula vieja!
I'm gonna love you till I die.
Ese fue el fregazo de,
Oh,
de,
yes.
de este Bo Garza, right?
We put a band. Actually, I put the band together back in 1982.
Hey.
I wasn't singing at the time, and Johnny Garcia, who's, everybody knows Johnny. He's up with
Yeah.
Garth Brooks and
Garth
stuff,
Brooks, yeah.
and Trisha Yearwood. Johnny and I were gonna do a couple of shows, and I said, Johnny, we can do the shows. I already booked those weekends, but I didn't have a singer, and I wasn't singing it. I knew I could sing, but I wasn't doing it. So then they said, hey, Bo Garza is available. So I called him up, and I said, hey, Bo, my name is Wally Garza. No relation. You don't know me, but I've got a couple of weekends and wondering if you want to come and sing. And that's how it all started. That was in 1982, January to be exact.
Wow.
40 years ago, man.
Sana, guy.
Órale.
41 to be exact.
41, okay.
Wow,
Yeah, there you
man.
go.
Time flies, no?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, ya que estoy aquí, since we're talking about years, my wife and I are celebrating 40-year anniversary ahora in January.
Órale,
Yeah.
carnal. Congratulations,
40 years,
bro.
40 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Que aguante. Que aguante de ella.
Un saludo para Mrs. Garza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she's watching.
Congratulations, Mrs. Garza.
And you know what? And Wally just celebrated his birthday a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, yesterday?
Yesterday.
Órale, carnal.
Yeah, so happy
birthday.
belated birthday again.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro.
Yo creo por eso vine porque dije, ahora sí. Ya puedo.
Hey,
Bien, ya puede ir.
but you know what? I do have I have his birthday on my phone, so I'll never forget when his birthday is.
Órale.
So I said, I called him. All my friends, I call them, and I tell them, I find it more personable to call somebody,
Yeah.
as opposed to leave them a message or say, something, whatever, right? So I called Wally and I said, you know what, Wally, it's about time that you did my show.
Yeah.
Órale,
Yeah.
awesome, bro.
And actually, there was only 3 people that actually called.
Really?
And the rest were all texts or
No, me
Facebook
caídos.
or Messenger.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys.
Kairos.
Pura falsedad, Wally, pura falsedad.
Yeah. Oye, saludos a Araceli Fuentes. Dice, saluditos, Wally Garza, Mark, Bobby, Chris, and Rudy. Dice, so much talent. All right, pues sí. Mucho talento aquí tenemos el día de hoy.
Saludos,
Mark Alanis.
saludos.
Tenemos al Godfather, por cierto, Mr. Wally Garza and Chris. Thank you so much. De veras, se los agradecemos bastante. And we're honored to have Wally. And always been since I was at the time of KITM when I started in 89.
Yeah.
That I think I met Wally back in the day, back then, cuando me dio chance el Búfalo, Raúl Hernández. De todo cariño, que en paz descanse. But he was the one who gave me a chance on radio. And me dice, oye, cuñado, ¿sabes hablar buen español? Dije, pues, ay, 2, 3. Dije, ruso, 2, 3 también, pero,
Sí.
pero inglés, está bien, más o menos. So he gave me a chance. Me acuerdo en la época de Mike Villarreal, Mike Cantú, that I learned from those guys back then. Pura
awesome
crema.
day. Pura crema.
in the day.
Sí,
So,
Simón.
so check this out. So I had a call earlier from a very good friend of mine, Mr. Joe Morales.
Oh,
Órale.
As I was about Joe Morales, he called me
puro
earlier.
valle, puro valle.
Man, we talked for about an hour and 15 minutes.
Pues su madre.
And we know he's a really good friend of mine. And so, he's like, so what are you doing today? And I go, you know what? I actually have my show tonight. And, I have a special guest on tonight. He's like, oh, ¿a quién tienes, mijo? I'm like, I go, do you remember Wally Garza? Wally? En serio? You're going to have Wally on your show? I'm like, yeah, you remember Wally? He goes, claro que sí. So te mandó saludos. And I go, you know what? I've got the guy from Texas Pachanga who comes also and does a regular on my show. And I've got Bobby Sanchez. He goes, Bobby Sanchez. I go, back in the day, he had La Raza and Filoso. He goes, was that the guy that he mentioned? Oh, man, I'm bad with names. I'm very bad. But he mentioned somebody, so he knows who you are, so les mandó saludos.
Muchas gracias.
Oh, and Rudy Carr, he goes, Rudy Carr. Oh, yeah. ¿Qué dice Rudy?
Parece que estás hablando con Santa Claus, ¿no? Con ese vato.
Sí.
Yeah. Pero, anyway, saludos a Mr. Joe Morales. Una voz de oro, chinga.
Yeah.
Saludos para Vic Nash Espinosa, was watching all the way from Houston, Texas. ¿Qué pasa, Chris? What's going on, brother? Patty Ruiz Solis, ¿cómo estás? He said, hello, Rudy, Chris, and y'all.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's right. So, if you guys don't know who Wally Garza is, I'm going to play something for you. You guys are going to be like, wow, that's him. Mira, check this out, guys. Vamos a ver si sale. Hoy.
Yeah, check out his unique voice. Awesome voice, man.
Ayer caminando por tu calle sin saber yo me encontré con tu papá y me dijo así: si te vuelvo a ver con mi hija te va a llevar el tren, chu chu chu, I'm gonna get you. Pero a pesar de lo que me dijo, yo seguí de terco. Allá a tu casa yo llegué y a tu ventana me asomé. Cuando de repente oí una voz detrás de mí y me dijo así: chu chu chu, oh I got you. Pau, 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 me pegó en la cabeza. Pau, pau, pau,
The little
pau,
birds.
pau, pau, me estiró las dos orejas. Pau,
Yeah, so that's Wally Garza for you guys right there. Un aplauso one more time, que se oiga. Yeah.
Dicen que recordando es vivir, and sure enough. That was a mega hit for Wally.
Yeah, man.
En México fue un
Yeah.
chingazo.
Yeah.
Bad. We were talking about it before the show.
I'm gonna take a stab at it here. Okay, on keyboards, that's Oscar Solis.
Oscar Solis.
Okay, on drums, that's David Bitureda.
David Vitoreda.
On bass, that's Beto de la
Beto
Cruz.
de la Cruz.
And on guitar, was that Ike? Was that Isaac
Yes.
Bazan?
Isaac Bazan.
Okay.
Hoy nomás, puro animal de uña.
Oh, yeah.
Puro animal of the claw.
Puro heavy hitter.
Hey, I got it right. I guess right.
All right. Ay, ¿dónde la grabaron?
Esa fue en
Master, right?
Master Productions.
All right.
Fíjate.
En
Wow,
Huelaco.
man.
En Huelaco.
Hasta eso sé.
Yes, sir.
De tanto que conozco a Wally, ya hace todo.
Ah, man. Oye, pero qué, what a hit was that, right?
Yeah, that was pretty big, and it came out in '95, to be honest with you. But that was the year that, in fact, the same month that it came out was when Selena got shot. So they wouldn't play any new music on the radio. So in 1996, it came back out, and boom.
Qué
So
bueno.
it was a whole year later.
Oh, man.
Wow. Dice Araceli Fuentes, I remember those days. I even got to sing with Wally Garza for a while. Good times.
Yes.
Awesome. I mean, Jesse Rene Guerra dice, what's up, guys? Saludos. Isaac Caballero, what's going on? Saludos. Gracias. Thank you so much.
Dice Isaac, gentlemen, does he know my brother? Yes, he knows your brother. His brother is Randy Caballero, keyboard player.
Oh.
Puro pesado aquí, vato. Puro heavy duty.
Oh, yeah. De peso y
Sí.
cantante. Y
Pues yo
todo.
peso como 250 libras.
Hoy nomás.
dos orejas.
Yo todavía estoy en 175.
Oh, órale.
Oye, last time I was 175, I was in 5th grade, I think. God damn.
You know what's funny is that a lot of people they don't pronounce the F in fifth, and Rudy did. They say fifth, like FITH, right?
Yeah.
Fifth, and Rudy says fifth. I don't know why I just heard that.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Y yo nomás llegué hasta 4th grade.
Fourth. Sí.
Saludos, Rebecca Denise. Saludos. Gracias.
Rebecca Denise, how are you, sweetheart? Saludos. I hope I sent out singles today, so I hope you got them.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of music from Powerhouse this week.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Gracias a todos, everybody out there who, really supports Powerhouse Records and all their artists.
Powerhouse.
Nomás falta Marco Leniza aquí, vato. He's got a pretty good song coming out, guys.
Oh,
He's got
awesome.
He's blushing. He's blushing.
A ver, Mark.
Awesome.
Can you tell us a little about it?
He's blushing.
Yeah, it's something we've been doing for a while, man.
Don't say the name though. Don't give it away.
No,
'cause
I'm not. I'm not.
Poquito nomás.
No. I'm just gonna say that it's something coming out a little bit out of left field that a lot of people may not expect. But I'm gonna say this: when you hear it, I guarantee you're gonna know it, and it's paying respect and a tribute to one of the Valley's greatest artists, in my opinion.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome, man.
Can't wait to hear, man. Más o menos within a month?
No, probably about the next week or so. God willing.
Awesome. Congrats, bro.
Congrats, man.
Thank
Thank
you.
Saludos. Ya saben, Mark Alanis, Texas Pachanga in the house.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Wale, le vamos a decir ahora, tell us about the days with Fandango. ¿En qué año entraste con Fandango, bro?
I met Valde in 1988, and this is how it all happened. We were playing in Falfurrias with Bo Garza and Fandango USA, so we shared the stage. During that time, I had learned a few Tejano songs from behind the drums. So Valde heard me and he said, what are you doing behind the drums? I said, I'm a drummer. I've been a drummer since I was in 5th grade.
In 5th grade.
And then, long story short, at exactly 1 year later, he calls me up. He found my number. I didn't have a number. I had a payphone outside. So my payphone's ringing. And I'm like, why is my payphone
You're right.
ringing? And it was Valde Munoz, and he called me up and he said, I'm interested in you singing with us. And I was scared, dude, because I was a drummer. So I said, yes, I'll do it. And I told Bo Garza, gave him a 2-week notice. And we went straight to the studio in Freddie Records and recorded my first album.
Was Jerry there? Jerry de la
Jerry
Rosa?
de
That's
la
what I was
Rosa.
about to say. I go,
Yes.
you got to work with Jerry De La Rosa.
He was awesome.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dios lo bendiga, que descanse en
Awesome.
paz.
Awesome.
Pero era buena bestia.
Yeah.
Bien camarada. Era toda
The
madre.
whole
Yeah.
the whole project
Bien de qué hace el vato.
from
yeah.
day one. Beto de la Cruz, bass guitar. Jerry de la Rosa, keys. Everett Lara on
Everett Lara.
guitar.
Yeah.
Valde Munoz on drums. It was just incredible.
Puro animal de uña.
Puro animal de
I
uña.
mean, it was so easy for me. It was easy. So
Puro
it
animal
was
of the
just,
claw.
I just had to learn to be up front and not sitting in the back.
What was it? Was it a little bit of a difficulty de estar?
None.
Or was it natural?
It just came on. It just comes naturally, like George Strait says.
You just sit there right now, and it's funny because a lot of people have referred to Wally as the Steve Perry de la Onda Tejana. Not only because you look like him, you can sing. You're a badass.
Oye, pero a mí se hace que Steve Perry no trae nada con el camarada de Wally.
Hell no.
I know. I wish
Oh,
I could.
ahorita como anda pinche Neil Sean cagando el palo
Sí,
con todo el
sí,
desmadre
sí.
que trae.
Sí,
Mándale que,
madre.
que le hable a Wally.
Y fácil.
How many times have you heard that, Wally? The Steve
Oh.
Perry thing.
Since the 80s.
Oye, pues
Since the 80s.
como Emilio Guerrero era el Dean Martin de la onda, Wally
Yeah.
Garza era el Steve Perry de la onda.
Yeah, that's right.
Siempre era,
Either that or Fabio, one or the other.
Es todo, carnal. Es todo, carnal. Hell yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Y Mark Alanis, ¿quién es?
Mark Annalise, I don't know, yeah.
Oh,
Rufiano hay por ahí.
No,
No.
es choche de bronco, mira.
ya la caga.
Carita chorreada.
Pues aquí tenemos a José Guadalupe y ya tenemos a
Sí,
Choche.
pero yo soy bronco de la pulga.
De la pulga.
De la pulga.
Ay,
Igualito, bro. Igualito.
Oye, hasta te vas a vestir como él, ¿verdad?
Y el domingo me va a llevar Andrea allá a la pulga. Porque voy a ir a bailar con unas ahí, con unas rucas ahí.
Dude, we gotta go just to laugh.
Yeah, dude, we should go.
Vamos
Vamos.
a sacar el palo ahí, ¿verdad?
Hey, well, I can't this weekend. I'm gonna be in Houston Saturday, man.
Yo este domingo no puedo porque salgo para Corpus también. Yeah,
Man.
para Corpus.
Just do a live show from there.
Un de esos
Right,
días.
right.
Nos llevamos al bastardo, a Ramón Santillán.
Ándale.
Y ahí
Yeah.
estamos.
Has the bastard ever played with you, Wally? He has, right?
Yeah.
El bastardo Juan Santillán.
Yeah, he's played drums. He recorded some stuff with me back in,
Órale.
I mean, in the 90s. Something.
Mis respetos, bro, Ramón.
Sí.
I've seen him with Pulido, of course.
Sí,
I've
y
seen
con
him con
Pulido.
Ternura. Little Joe also, he recorded with Little Joe, Los Tres Amigos. Y dije, and it's weird because Ramón viene de todo lo grupero, lo pegacero.
Yeah.
Pero es un animal de uña
He's
también.
very talented.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
very talented.
Un saludo al buen amigo, le decimos el bastardo, todo cariño, and he knows, and
Sí.
lo respetamos un chingo. lo
Saludos.
queremos mucho. Saludos a Ramón Santillán de
Bastard.
El Sabor Musical.
Sabor musical, yeah.
Somebody just called you Bobby Bad Bunny Sanchez.
¿Quién dijo?
Jesse Chuy.
Chica. Está bien, no hay problema.
Y saludos para mi tocayo Chris González. Dice saludos Laura Sáenz, saludos Bobby Rudy, all them guys. Dice, he's live desde la Tropicana en Reynosa, Tamaulipas.
Oh, no más.
Saludos a Chris González.
El Ver Borny.
Hey. Oh man, well,
Wow.
that's awesome. So, how many albums with Fandango, Wale?
I did two albums, yeah. And I was there a short period of time. I was there for a year and a half. And a year and a half, mainly because that year, the first year just taught me that, wait a minute, this is what I need to do on my own. And I made that move on my own. I said, I got to do, instead of me just on the road for somebody else, if I'm going to be on the road, I'll be on the road for me. So that's why I left.
Así es.
So, los 2 años estuvo Jerry, the same band?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever, un saludo para Ever, ahora creo que vive en Monterrey.
Vive en Monterrey.
Vive en
He's
Monterrey.
got a guitar shop or something like that. Yeah.
Órale.
Awesome.
Ever.
Saludos para Ever.
Yeah.
Saludos.
Un animal. También saludos para Beto, creo que está un poquito malito.
I just saw him 2 weeks ago. He's doing pretty good. He's doing real good.
Qué
yeah.
bueno, gracias.
A mi compadre, si me está viendo, ahí lo vi la semana antepasada. Y él me conoció primero a mí porque yo iba hecho vuelo entregando mercancía porque I work for a company out of Edinburgh and I was delivering some stuff to this area where he was. Y me conoció y, compadre Wally. Y me hizo compadre Wally desde que lo conozco.
Wow.
So anyway, he's doing pretty good. Qué
Qué bueno, gracias.
Saludos para Beto de la Cruz, también otro, y lo decimos de respeto, otro animal de uña para la música, de Robe. This is originally from Robstown, Texas.
Robe.
De Robe. Saludos para Beto de la Cruz. Wow, man. Awesome. Those 2 albums are, I think, one of the los mejores que ha tenido Fandango USA, man. Los que grabó Wale. And I remember them because we used to play them a lot on rotation and all the time at KIWW when I was back in the day. And, never forget those great albums. Y ya como eso ya,
Right.
classics, man. Classics.
Exactly.
Que decía, se le fue su amor, se le fue su querer, pobrecita.
Yeah,
Wow,
that was it's one of the more requested songs on
Right.
in that time
Wow.
de Fandango USA. Y saludos en paz descanse. Estamos hablando del sapo, del manager, Oscar Muñoz. What a guy, man. I mean, I bet on the road he was puro relaje, ¿no?
He was awesome. He kept you awake. Bottom line.
Yeah, I bet he did.
I did a lot of driving back in the day. Acabamos el show en Ozona, allá en que está la mamá de los burros. Wally, tú puedes manejar, ¿verdad? Of course, I can drive. And I end up driving, so.
I know how that is, man. A mí me toca manejar. I'm always driving, man.
You're always
so.
driving? I know, I see that. I see your photos.
Everybody, we get out of a gig at 2, 3 in the morning, man. By the time I look back, 15 minutes there,
Todos dormidos.
Roncando.
Pues es que somos the drivers, the water boys, de todo, carnal. De todo.
yeah, I look at myself and I'm like, chinga, man, I know how Wally felt back in the day.
Ese Chris González. Me faltó saludar a Mr. Wally Garza. Saludos de parte de Chris González.
Saludos, Chris. Muy amable, jovenazo. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. Hey, yo me junto con pura gente joven.
Ay,
Everybody
pero,
that's-
ay, pero
Así
Chris,
como ustedes.
Chris está ruco.
Por eso está joven.
No, el vato era el chango maníaco y una tropicana.
¿Es su side hustle?
ya que
Chris,
salga la verdad. El vato siempre habla de la tropicana, del Lippy Stick y que esto y que el otro. Y yo me acabo de enterar que el vato era el chango maníaco.
¿Qué onda, Chris? Órale.
Now does it make sense?
Pues now it makes
Now
sense.
it makes sense, yeah, okay.
Con razón.
Mark, it makes sense now, right?
Absolutely
Sí.
does.
Oye. ¿Qué
Oye,
onda?
Chris, no te creas, Chris. Saludos.
Oye.
Ajá.
¿Y tu tocayo? ¿Qué rollo?
I know, right? I'm friends with somebody who's famous.
Sí,
El que me vio crecer en el
Sí, el que me va a
Sí.
crecer.
Sí, de ahí aprendimos, yo y Joe Morales, agarramos la voz del chango.
Y
Que pase.
Joseph wants to know, LBJ wants to know, which 2 albums are they, de Fandango?
The first one is New Horizons, and the second one was Music Makers.
Ajá.
wow, man.
That's it.
That's it, just those two.
And I have him.
Órale.
Se los robé todos al
That's
pinche
awesome.
Rogelio
You can
Botello.
find them on YouTube because I've gone to YouTube y ahí sale donde
But
está.
do you actually have the
Fandango.
LPs? The physical?
I don't have them.
You don't have them, bro.
Hijo de su-
I got him if you ever wanted
Really?
to see
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Can you take a picture and send them to me?
Es más, te los llevo, pones una foto, te pones una. Ahí está.
Hey.
I have those albums, but I have them on a hard drive, and I do not have the hard drive. Which one of the songs that's on there that you like the most?
That I like the most was on my first one. En el primer álbum había una era de esta de Marisela. She was international star. So grabé esa canción nomás que no me acuerdo cómo porque it was one of those that I was young and me fui todo. I just went by the song and me gustó. Y ahorita al ratito me acuerdo a ver cuál es. Ahorita me acuerdo.
All right, dice Chris el tocayo, lo conocí en Reynosa. Ay, allá se conocieron los dos. Sí, pues también no salía de allá del chango maníaco.
Oh, no más. I want to send a shout out to para Margie. Today's her birthday, man.
Oh, saludos.
Sí, saludos and happy birthday. Happy birthday
Apio
to
verde.
you.
Happy birthday
To you, Apio verde, to you, Apio
Acá
verde, to
cumplir
Margie. Happy birthday to you.
25 años.
25 años.
All right.
That's
felicidades.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So you don't remember what song it was?
Sí, ya me acordé.
Órale.
Se llama Ya no te vayas. Por favor, ya no te vayas. Con amor yo te lo pido. Ya no me dejes tan solo. Mejor llévame contigo.
Órale,
Sin
hoy
ti
no más.
nada es temible. Eso. Se llama Ya no te vayas. It was on the first album.
Wow.
Wow, qué recuerdos, Chihuahua.
Please don't go.
Yeah, no te
In
vayas.
1989.
Oy,
1989, bro.
pues,
April of 1989.
Órale.
Everybody freaks out because I'm real good with dates. And
That
stuff.
one,
I'm terrible at names, brother. And dates.
Ahí está, that one.
Oy, that's the sound, vato, de Fandango
Jerry
de
de la
Jerry, vato.
Jerry de la Rosa.
Yeah, man. Excellent.
Por favor ya no te vayas. Con
Vale.
amor yo
Awesome, bro.
te lo pido. Ya no me dejes tan solo. Mejor llévame contigo. Pues sin ti nada es posible.
Wow.
Y hasta la vida es temible. Necesito de tus manos, de los besos que nos damos. Por favor ya no te vayas, porque al marcharte tú
God, what year was that, man?
1989.
89.
Wow, man. Parece que fue ayer.
Right.
Do you play any of these songs on your shows?
No, because honestly, you know, people follow me through my music the last few years. I do a lot of country music these days, as Wally Garza, Texas Blood. And because a lot of the shows that I do are either trailer parks or winter Texan areas that they love my music, and so I do covers. Like I'll do some Marcos Orozco, I'll do some Jay Perez, Grupo Mas, I'll do stuff like that because some of the musicians I use, they already know those songs, and for me to give them music that they don't know like mine, they'd have to go home and practice all these parts because it's a lot of music that was created back then, so it's too much work.
Órale.
Yeah,
Wow, man. That's. I mean, I wish we could, listen to these songs live again with you and your voice, man.
I can put them together and we'll put a show.
Un poporrillo, unas 4 o 5.
We can put a show together, and I can put all those songs together. Put about unos 6 de un álbum y 6 del otro, and then unas cuantas del Chicho Train y de las mías, el marido regañado. Que el dinero no alcanza, nos falta ya el mandado.
Hey, that's a good song. Esa rola es de mi compadre
Lupe Martínez.
Lupito Martínez, claro que sí. Saludos para Lupe Martínez.
Wow.
Yeah, MP Records. Hey, MP Records, la compañía que igual le grabó, and myself, of Florida. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Man, time flies in those days, man.
Hijos.
Había tantas disqueras en esos días.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And actually eran it was a Puerto Rican, eran de Puerto Rico,
Ándale,
pero
yeah.
tenían la oficina
En Florida, sí.
o sea, éramos los únicos tejanos que andamos ahí, todo lo demás era
Exactly right,
todo
yeah.
lo demás era puro merengue y
salsa.
salsa.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Hoy.
Hoy Para todos los maridos que están en casa.
Y,
Para los mandilones.
y
He tenido yo muchos amores,
hoy no más.
pero pasajeros nada más.
Estás en Bobby Sánchez, G.
Siempre tengo todo mi cariño y como niño me quieren gobernar.
No, señor.
Esto ya se convirtió en problema, ya no puede más mi corazón. Todas las palabras
Jesse
que
Flores
me
on
dices,
keys.
ahora mismo
That's
las
Jesse
digo
on keys?
en canción. Que el dinero no alcanza, nos falta ya el mandado. A mí que has de tener algún hijo regado, porque te arreglas tanto y vas a perfumado.
Saludos para Frank Treviño. What's up, guys? Rudy, Chris, Bobby, Wally, Mark. Saludos.
Saludos, Frank.
Saludos, Frank.
Connie Ochoa, saludos. Hoy no más.
Ahí le va, compadre. Ya estamos perdiendo la partida.
That's a good song, man.
Sí, sí. Grabé una de mariachi también, supiste, ¿verdad?
¿No? ¿A cuál?
No sé si la tengas ahí, pero se llama ¿Qué pensarán de mí? En Dime Records salió ese. That was one of my last albums I recorded. Con el álbum es Vente, vamos a volar. Esa ahí está.
¿Esa mera?
Esa es mía.
Hoy no más.
Ay, ay.
¿Qué pensarán de mí? Todas esas golondrinas.
Bueno, man.
¿Qué pensarán de mí? Al verme aquí por las ruinas y sin poder alcanzarte, sin saber dónde caminar.
Órale, Wally.
¿Qué pensarán?
¿Qué mariachi fue ese con el que usaste, Wally?
Mira, fue. Para decirte la verdad, no me acuerdo porque era nomás el del guitarrón. El de la trompeta hizo las 2-3 partes. Un violín hizo todas las otras partes. Y uno de la guitarra hizo todo lo demás.
Wow.
Fueron cuatro chavos de Home
Hicieron
Music.
todo.
De Home Music.
Where was that recorded at?
Ahí en Master.
In Master con
Yeah.
Joe Leal.
Con Joe Leal, yeah.
Wow.
Saludos, Connie Ochoa. Dice, hello. Hi, how you doing?
Oh, is Joe Leal Sr. hasn't passed, has he?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he hasn't. Pero, I heard that he's a little bit sick, man, you know. Quiero mandar saludos, a Julia, al senior and junior. Very good people, se han portado de lo mejor, you know. Very cool people with me. Since they treat me like a son, Mr. and Mrs. Leal, que paz descanse, Mrs. Leal. So, we go way back, man.
Wow.
Dice Araceli, pues ya, we already answered your question. What studio did you record those songs, Wally? I love the quality sound on the real tape.
Yeah, Master
Back there.
Productions in Westlaco.
There
Yeah,
you go.
did Hugo record that?
No, Master Production.
Sí,
Yeah,
sí, yo sé, pero
era
did
Hugo Leal.
Era-
Hugo
Joe
was-
Jr.
Joe Junior?
Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
¿Te guachaste un joven ahí, Wally?
Todavía estoy.
Hey, man, that guy hasn't changed. They still look the same.
Nomás que
Since I
se
can
pinta
remember.
las canas. o
Y,
sea.
no, y es que allá en ese álbum me corté el pelo completamente. Hacía nada como Bobby.
Sí.
Oye, ahí te pareces a Isaac Bazán, bro.
Oh.
Ándale, sí. Sí. Es que, ahí sí, ¿qué pasó ahí sí? Andaba en Las Vegas, acaba de llegar.
Órale.
No, no. Cuando hay paca, que el vato va 3-4 veces al año.
Y
Se llama Wally Bazano.
Le puso casa, Wally.
Sí.
Es mi amigo Isaac. He played for me, with me, about a month ago.
awesome.
I called him on guitar, and he knows a lot of country music. So
El vato está pesado.
Yeah, he's
el
very
vato está
good.
pesado.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy, man.
That
Very
is
cool
gracious.
guy. Y el vato, really good guitar player, man. Saludos.
Wow, that sounds good, man. I like it.
Ahí tú grabaste una conmigo en ese mismo álbum, La Araña y la Hormiga.
Something like that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I think it was the same album.
What year was that?
That was in 2000.
2000. Wow. 22 years ago.
I'm going to tell you one month.
No?
Time
February.
Really?
Órale.
Yeah,
Fíjate.
Wow.
February.
I'm very bad at dates and months and years. I'm terrible, man.
Yo ya tengo Alzheimer, no me acuerdo lo que hice hace una hora, chico.
I'm bad at names, man.
Me acuerdo de faces, you know, when you see people.
Yeah.
Así me dijo una vez, estabas tú encerrado conmigo allá en la Walls.
Ay,
Unit.
ya.
Cálmate, convicto, pinche pinto viejo, cálmate. Bórrese para allá, chíspele. Yo no me junto con gente así.
Liberty, andas medio...
Ando medio grabado.
Sí.
Medio
Andas
enchilado.
alterado,
dice,
sí.
medio
Por
enchilado.
eso trae la ando enchilado. Ando caliente ahorita.
Wow. Oye, si el Marky anda bien calladito ahora.
Sí,
¿por qué,
el Marky anda
Marky?
bien
No,
callado.
es que I'm starstruck here, papá.
No.
Es que,
Está enseguida de
oye,
Wally.
Tengo
Es-
Wally, aquí tengo el Godfather, no hombre, cállate.
Oye, tiene los ojos como llorosos.
Sí.
Are you stoned?
Fuera bueno, pero no. ahora. ¿Estás cansado de jalar? Chinga?
Ah, es que sí. Es
No,
que
pero-
lo dejó el Provost aquí y nomás llegando
Sí.
en la puerta.
Sí, no, pero desde que llegó anda bien calladito, nomás te anda viendo a Wally, a Rudy.
It's the world's most occasional drummer. ¿Qué te pasa, bro?
And I'm kind of freaking out, dude. I'm wondering, you know what? Does he secretly have a heart on? Like for one of you all?
¿Quieres checar? ¿Quieres checar?
No, but I know like in one of your pictures, he's always like bulging out.
Yeah.
Porque andas
Yeah.
fijándote ahí, Chris.
Hey, that's weird, man. I saw that, man.
¿El
I was
Peter
like,
Holmes o qué?
¿Qué onda ahí?
Mark Holmes,
Mark Holmes.
Mark North, primo hermano de Peter North,
Eso.
was Mark West,
Ay, pues,
sobrino de Randy West.
Ay,
Oh,
¿y cuál es el otro?
es Mark Jeremy.
Mark Jeremy.
Mike Jeremy.
Es el chavalo de Ron Jeremy.
Oye, espérate.
Dice Javier Solano, Mark. Vamos a saludar a Javier Solano.
¿Qué pasó, Javier?
You have a fan, dude. You know, Javier Solano, he gets starstruck every time he sees you, dude.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, dude.
Como que se le para, ¿verdad?
Sí, sí.
El corazón.
El corazón.
Sí,
sí.
No, ya no puede
El
suspirar.
corazón.
Corazón, ¿eh?
But he really he says that about you, man.
Está bien, está bien.
What do you think, man?
Es que se han de haber cogido cariño.
Sí.
Ah.
Y eso sí.
Mutuo cariño.
Esa es la palabra correcta,
Sí,
¿eh?
coger cariño.
Nomás que mucha gente
Sí,
no.
La cambia el jale.
Sí.
Duérmase. Yeah, so, you know, yeah, he's asleep this time.
Hey, what's going on,
Okay,
man?
let me. Rudy Carr. At this time, you're gonna be jealous of Javier Solano macking all over Marky. You gotta tell Javier, he's my bitch, and he's taken. Eliánase.
Oye, vato.
¿Qué onda,
Ese
Rudy?
pinche Javier Solano está cagando el palo, vato.
No, hombre, ¿por qué?
Le
¿Qué
está
es
haciendo-
camarada?
No, le está haciendo mucho pedo a ti, bro. ¿Qué onda?
¿Es camarada, bro?
No, este jale es más que camarada, bro.
No, no es camarada,
A mí
Rudy.
se me hace... No, no.
Rudy,
que
¿qué te pasa, Rudy?
No,
¿Es
bro.
camarada, Rudy?
No, que ya se me levantó. Mark. Vato, a mí se me hace
Oh,
que...
wow.
Ustedes...
Aquí le dice a Mark, Javier Solano, súbete a mi moto.
Sí.
¿Qué rollo? ¿Qué rollo?
A mí se me hace más que cariño aquí. ¿Qué pasó?
Pues, Rudy.
Oye, Javier Solano, estás saliendo chafa tú, bro. Yo te tenía acá arriba, bro.
Rudy,
Ya.
¿es camarada, Rudy, nomás?
¿Pero por qué? ¿Qué por tanto guato así, bro?
Es que, pues, sí, he's with the number one powerhouse artist, bro.
Pues sí, no, number 2, porque acuérdate que Lázaro.
Lázaro,
Sí,
I'm sorry.
pero
Tienes razón, tienes
anda con
razón.
number 2 artist que
Number
viene siendo
2.
Raúl,
Yeah, but
sí.
dude, he's macking all over your dude. I mean, come on,
No debe hacer ese jale porque no tiene respeto. ¿Qué onda?
Sí.
Javier.
Camarada nomás, bro.
Voy para la ladrillera, bro, y te voy a poner la pompa a andar, camarada. Así que hable que... no,
Juega la fría.
aliviánese, Sí.
Su madre.
Dile, juega la fría, vato.
Juega la fría, vato, porque si no va a haber catos.
Sí.
Palabra.
Del
Día.
Catos.
Sí.
No, ese
Anda recio el vato.
anda muy recio el
Pero
vato.
con Mark, vato, that's disrespectful to you,
No,
bro.
sí, bro, no, ese
No,
jale
no,
no
¿qué
pasa
pasa?
porque lo del bayuco es del bayuco, lo del Laredo es del Laredo, vato.
Así es.
Ya, no, así que ese jale no debe pasar.
I know, dude. I
No,
mean,
y ese pedito de que lo invitas allá al pinche show del induction no jala.
he
No,
wanted
no,
he
no,
wanted
sí.
him to be like his date over there, dude. I mean, what's
Ay,
up with that, dude?
¿Qué onda?
¿Qué pasó, Rudy?
Yo no sabía ese jale, bro.
No, el jale no.
Mark.
No,
Chinga, vato,
no
está-
se vale.
Está saliendo falso y mancornador.
Duérmase. Oh my
So,
God,
Chris?
dude. Javier,
going on, Rudy?
dude, what did you do to him? Wally, have you ever seen that before?
Never.
That's kind of weird, right? Yeah, I have this. I should have told you that, but we went to some classes, Rudy and I, and they taught us how to hypnotize people. But it didn't work with Rudy, so it worked with me, so I can hypnotize Rudy, and so like I can tell like when he's like really like into somebody or into something, like the truth comes out like right away, like you just heard right now, and obviously he has feelings for Mark. We've known that for a while, right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. So
Simon.
at this time, Rudy Carr, you're gonna be yourself. And you're going to think Javier is cool. And he's a badass accordion player. And Mark's just a regular friend. So treat him like that. Yeah, and sabes que, you know what? At the time, Mama se la bien gacho a Wally. Like he's the best singer ever in the world. Nobody beats him. Not even Hugo Guerrero. Ese vato es falso. He's like this small compared to Wally. Aliviánese. Yeah, so...
Oye, contábamos a las...
But we were talking about great vocalists como Steve Perry, como tú sabes.
Hombre, vato, qué
Hugo Guerrero.
¿Quién?
Hugo Guerrero.
Bro, Wale... No, hombre, si pudiera decir lo que puedo decir, vato, ahorita me corren de aquí, yo creo. Wale es the best vocalist. ¿Qué Hugo Guerrero? ¿Qué Jay Pérez, vato? Nah, ¿qué Adalberto? Nah, hombre.
Joe Lopez? Sí.
No, hombre, Joe Lopez can pronounce the right pronunciation and words.
But, we were talking about Fandango and all the singers that they've had, right?
No, Wale is the best one.
And people were saying que Hugo, Bobby.
No. Hugo Guerrero, no.
No.
¿Y Bobby Sánchez?
Bobby Sánchez es el second one.
Second.
Pero la paipa era Wale. Wale Garza.
¿La Paipa?
Esa era la
Oye,
La mera
paipa.
Paipa.
La mera Paipa.
Ponle casa, ¿no?
Chingado,
I
Wale.
was fortunate to be.
¿Dónde quieres la casa? ¿En Pueblo de Palmas?
El pueblo de Palma.
Ahí está.
La quieren en el Cimarron, vato.
Oh, ni madre, no, I can't afford that shit. Pero Pueblo de Palmas le pongo a la traila y con unas pinches, unas gallinas y unos... ahí está.
Unos chivos.
¿Te ponen una traila en
Perfect,
Cameron
man.
Park?
Perfect.
También el caberoncito.
Sí.
Yeah. Pero sí, no dije cuánto la casa, pero se la pongo. Casa es casa, right?
Sí,
¿A huevo?
esa es casa,
Aunque
claro.
tenga air condition porque está el calorón de la chingada. del valle.
Sí, así es.
Unit, pasa.
No, pero Wale tiene swimming pool.
Bueno, está bueno.
El vato ya los invitó a todos a la carne asada.
Eso
ya,
es
ya.
del Wally.
Bro,
Como estoy haciendo construction, quiero que todos me ayuden a put it together.
Sí,
But you'll do it, right?
Yeah, I'm redoing it, so
'Cause you like-
invité a todos para que me ayudaran.
hacemos el foundation.
Ya está hecho, nomás de ir a
Mark sabe de
tirar el
plomería.
cemento y lo
Le
demás.
tiró el cemento.
Hacemos la línea del agua y lo que quieras.
Ya,
¿no?
ya.
Es todo, chinga.
Y-
Eso
Aquí,
no,
aquí
hombre,
tienes pool boy for life.
Pool boy for life.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Vamos a limpiar la piscina.
Y la piscina, claro.
Es todo.
You got it, Rudy.
El mejor vocalista del valle, yo creo,
Así es.
de todos los tiempos de la onda tejana, bro. Nuestro Wally Garza. Bro.
Pero vamos a hablar de los big vocalists como Steve Perry.
Mira,
Este,
le habló
y-
Neil Sean y le dijo, Wale, por la feria que vas a dar, manda mucho a la chingada.
Ah, su mecha.
Le quedaron unas babas. ¿Tú crees? $1 millón por el pinche tour. It's about 60 dates. $1 millón de bolas no es nada, bro.
No, está cabrón.
Drop in
No,
the
señor.
bucket.
Yeah, no, so, por eso hasta corrió a Jonathan Kane.
Sí.
Y Jonathan Kane dijo, si no va Wale, yo no voy. Dijo, "Me voy a quedar".
Me voy a la chingada.
Y le habló al otro baboso,
Ey.
al otro vato que andaba con Santana.
Rolly, what's his name?
A Rolly something.
Sí.
A ese baboso.
Sí.
So let me ask you something. If Wally was to go with Journey as a frontman, would you be his roadie?
Hell yeah.
Would you be his tech?
Yeah.
You would be his microphone tech?
Yo le agarro el micrófono.
Ay, sir.
Se lo pongo así, se lo acomodo y la chingada.
Y su cable y todo.
Sí. La madre se cayó.
Ay, güey.
No, pero no, hell yeah, bro. Es más, nos van a dar el Purbles que tú traes, se lo
Sí.
vamos a quitar la chingada que traes.
Sí.
Nos vamos a llevar en tour.
¿Van a dejar a pata, chinga?
In El Valle, there's only one guy that can sing the Journey stuff, and it's not me. It's a good friend of mine que se llama Jay Angel Cantú, que canta con La Fiebre. That guy can sing Journey stuff.
Are you serious?
Ahí está Angel. Can you hear me, Jay Angel?
Jay Angel no andaba también
He's a
con
good friend of mine.
the Jukebox Heroes o algo así. He was at a rock band also.
Yeah, music.
I've heard him one time, and I asked myself. I mean, the guy sings very good Journey, and I heard singing some Tejano,
Yeah.
and I said, se lo voy a poner más fácil. A ver si puede cantar. ¿Cómo puede cantar la mujer casada? Because he sings so high.
Well,
I
you know
was
what?
like, dang.
Well, let me tell you guys. First of all, I got to do this. Duérmase. Okay, Rudy Carr, just be yourself from now on, okay? Just be yourself. Aliviánese. Yeah, so
Ese vato, Jay Angel Cantú, anduvo también con Grupo Llueve, ¿no? It started that band. Llueve. Did you remember that one?
I remember them, yeah.
No, they only did one album, and
Right,
yeah,
right.
pues, and that's when he went with La Fiebre.
Sí, sí, sí. Real quick, I want to send a
Alright.
quick salud aquí a mi buen amigo Gabriel Perfecto Estrada from Super Tejano from Inición Tejana. Saludos de San Luis Potosí.
Hoy
Javier
nomás.
Oye, ¿por qué Javier Solano dice hay para todos, Rudy?
No sé.
¿Qué se jale?
No sé. Saludos para Lalo Reina.
Ah, Lalo.
Saludos, compadre. Claro que sí, aparte.
Hey, Lalo.
Yeah, saludos para él. Yeah.
Isaac Gentleman dice laugh out loud. Connie, how you doing? Thumbs up, Connie. Es todo. Gracias. Oh, man. What a show, guys. We got Mr. Wally Garza.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the invite.
No, man.
I'm glad I made it out here. Thank you.
Awesome,
Aquí es tu
man.
casa, Wally,
Yeah.
cuando quieras, de veras. This is your
Thank you.
house.
Thank you so much.
Ojalá y escuchemos y al futuro más música. Ojalá que sea música, not to duck down country, pero algo de los roots
Of
de
course,
Wally
of course.
Garza.
Yeah.
Sí, sí, sí.
Chris and I were talking about it, so he's got an incredible studio here in Donna, so we're gonna
In Donna,
work on a
Texas.
single.
Awesome.
Gonna work on a single, see what
Awesome,
happens.
Yeah, you know, I guess.
Ya me están hablando de Monterrey, eso sí te digo, porque me hablan seguido, me mandan through Messenger, so que cuando va a ir algo nuevo. So
Maybe that's a sign that it's time to do
maybe it's
something.
time.
Yeah, man.
So I have a few DJs and radio personnel that have on Facebook, and we keep in touch.
So
Awesome.
You
Awesome.
have several
Awesome.
DJs you
Awesome.
keep in touch with?
Yeah.
Do you know any who have shows maybe like in the Valley, Victoria, y San Antonio?
Yeah,
See?
exactly. Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean-
Any females?
That'd be the thing to do. If I'm gonna get back into it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to do something like that. Porque
Yeah.
para estar nomás aquí en el valle, and pues, can't.
No. ¿Cómo? You
It's
gotta be
not
able
right
to.
to spend so much money in a studio para
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
quedarte aquí en la casa.
Sí.
No.
Ahora que estás hablando de Monterrey, actually, I had some calls today from Monterrey, so that was very surprising. Very surprising.
That's good.
Yeah.
Monterrey it's a hell of a market. Para la onda tejana, de veras.
Amen.
Lino Noé, ¿verdad? Es uno de
Yeah,
los,
Lino Noé.
empuja mucho la música
Yeah,
tejana.
that's
Un
right.
saludo para el señor Lino Noé, que siempre promueve la onda tejana y música de conjunto también, ¿no? So,
Yep, that's right.
saludo. That's all.
Yeah, that's right. Saludos para mi buen amigo, el compadre. I know you guys said it earlier, pero el compadre Lalo Reina, saludos. LBJ dice Cowboy Son, dice el tocayo Chris González, tocayo, I'm sorry con excuse me,
I'm sorry, go ahead. Excuse me.
pero ya los tengo que dejar porque ya se tiene que dormir. Falso, anda falseando el
Anoche
camarada.
también falseó, chinga.
Gacho. Yeah, but you guys forgot to mention, you forgot to say that Angel was with the Tejano Highway for 2 years.
That I didn't know.
Oh,
That
wow.
I didn't know.
I didn't know
either.
because I'm out of the market. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
He did a couple of songs with us, and yeah, he did sing Pura Mujer Casada with us because that's one of the songs that we recorded.
And how high was it?
He was pretty high.
Dang.
Como Pulido que pasarle la segunda y es una escalera para alcanzarlo.
Was that? Let me ask you, and I don't mean it in a bad way. Nothing. Nada que ver like in a bad way. How did it sound? Did it sound bad?
I'll tell you this much: our rock stuff was awesome.
Yes.
I bet.
It was awesome. We used to do some Journey, yeah. And the country stuff was badass too. The Tejano stuff is like right here.
Todos los amores que tuve en mi vida, lo más grande eres tú. De todas las
That's Angel with us.
personas que he amado en mi vida,
Es que tiene una voz bien finita, ¿no?
eres tú.
Bien finita.
Tú eres la estrella que faltaba en mi cielo. Tú eres la rosa que faltaba en mi jardín. Tú eres la alegría que faltaba a mi sonrisa.
He can go high.
Eres la esperanza que otra vez ha perfumado mi juventud cansada de amores fracasados. Tú eres para mí la primavera de mi vivir.
I haven't had the pleasure of meeting that guy, but my advice to him is I would really take care of that voice, man, because look what's going on with Jay Pettis, man. You know?
He had vocal surgery.
Yeah. It's all high and dandy. I mean, I can sing high too, pero pues hay que cantar la rola nomás como es, ¿no? You know?
Look at Rob Halford.
Why don't we do this? Vamos a ver si contesta.
Sí.
Si no contesta, está caído el vato.
O la ruca del trae el teléfono.
Probably playing. He's got a gig.
Oh, he's probably at work.
No, he probably
Doesn't
has a
he
gig.
sell cell phones or something like that?
Yeah.
T-Mobile.
Oh, you know what? I'm calling from this number, so he doesn't recognize this number. No answer.
Kaido.
If I was to call him from my other phone, he would answer.
Please leave your message.
Caído. Oye, pinche Angel.
Man, Chris, you arranged that song awesome. I love the sound of keyboards. Awesome.
Yeah, ese es el Angel.
Ponle
Awesome.
casa, güey.
Está disgracious el vato.
Awesome, my friend.
So, Wally, we need to get you in the studio, man.
Sure, we can work on it the next few weeks. As soon as you get off the road, because you're always playing too. So
Yeah, I mean, I should be free next week, man. So, you know what? I should be free next week. We need to sit down and we need to talk and we need to figure
Perfect.
something out. We need to figure out what song we're going to do for you, man.
oh, bueno, we'll do that. We'll get together next week.
Esto,
Bueno,
ya
nomás.
dijo.
Ya está. Actitud y
Ya está.
pasión. Saludos. How you doing? Dice, hola, guys. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Igualmente, Ray, allá en Browntown, Brownsville. Dice Joseph LBJ Baltazar, Cowboys game Monday. Oye, van para el Super Bowl.
A huevo, vato.
Sí, Simón.
sí.
Simón Carran.
Órale.
The Cowboys going to go no matter what. Los Cowboys van a ir al Super Bowl.
Okay.
A huevo.
Y es todo el PPP.
Wally, are you a Cowboys fan?
Since I was born.
Es todo, vale.
Es
Hell
todo.
yeah, es todo, vale.
This guy he's a Cowboys hater right here.
No.
He's an NFL hater.
Sí,
NFL
señor.
period hair. I don't know what.
Well, if you hate the NFL, you hate the Cowboys. Because the
Then I-
Cowboys are
then-
part of the NFL.
Then I hate the Cowboys.
Right?
All the teams.
Right, Mark? Right, Bob?
Agreed.
Sí, pues sí.
Caído este vato.
Es mi vida.
¿Te pagan los biles?
Sí. ¿A poco los pinches Cowboys te van a decir, sí, yo les ayudo con los biles? Tronco.
¿Eh? Tronco.
You're so negative, Rudy Carr.
Ah, bueno. Sigan haciendo sus fantasías ustedes.
Dude, why, dude? Why do you... Duérmase. Rudy Carr, from this moment on, you are the biggest Cowboys fan out there. The Dallas Cowboys are your life. You will talk nothing but good about the Dallas Cowboys because they are going to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to wake you up after this, but from here on out, you love the Cowboys. And just be yourself, but just know that you love the Cowboys. Eliviánase.
Bro, los pinches Cowboys van para el Super Bowl.
A
¿Cómo
huevo.
crees tú,
A
Rudy?
huevo.
Hell
A
yeah.
huevo.
Es más, hasta pinche Roger Staubach va a jugar ese pinche
¡A
juego.
su madre! ¿Y tú Sal Jones también o qué?
Sí, porque ese pinche mollo, mitad de mollo, no trae nada en el
No,
morral.
que no, Carran.
Está cachuqueando gacho
Sí.
ese vato.
Ay.
Ajá.
Ah, no, sir.
Pero van a ir al Super Bowl.
Es más, hasta le van a hablar a Walt Harrison.
Ah, sí.
Y de una vez se van a traer al pinche Bob Lilly del nursing home. A Billy Joe Dupree, a Preston Pearson. Se lo van a traer de una vez también.
A Randy White.
A Rand Manster.
Sí.
Se van a traer
Ya
al pinche
madre.
Manster.
Do you know
¿Qué
as
pasa
I
con
am
tú
at
Sal
Smith,
Jones?
¿Mande?
then? Do you know as I am at Smith?
También.
No.
I mean, Paul, el otro Mayuga sí está. Digo, pues cuál de todos sí son chingos. Pero
Rudy Carr, wouldn't it be badass if Herschel Walker got off the road from doing his thing and played with the Cowboys again?
No, tú eras con madre,
Hijo de
¿no?
su-
Oye,
Right?
si
Just for a game.
Dorset, ¿no? Que juegue Dorset una quarter y después a Walker la
Right?
otra.
Right?
Oh, number 33 and number
Saw that.
34.
Y después traemos a Robert Newhouse para los third and short.
Ey.
¿Te acuerdas? Hombre, cállate,
Eso.
esos sí son Cowboys, vato.
80 años.
Pero
madre.
no, hombre, pinches Cowboys, my team, camarada.
That's your team, right?
Touching.
Yeah, that's my team.
That's todo.
Van para el pinche Super Bowl, vato. Van a hacer garras a ver quién va a ir del otro lado.
We're playing the Bucks this Monday night, so
What's
Come
your
on in
prediction?
there.
What's the score?
Cowboys 49, Bucks 7.
Su
Bueno,
madre.
Nah, ese pinche Brady.
Monday night, papá, va a haber fajitas ahí en mi casa, todos están invitados.
Es todo.
Fajitas, ribs, chorizo,
Sausage, todo el pedo.
sausage,
Ay,
Ay, siéntate, papá.
frijoles y arroz, tortillas y la chica.
Oye, no.
Todos invitados.
Pon el address, Godfather, para que todo el vaya.
Todo lo hay.
No, but I'll give you the address. What's your address?
Se me olvidó.
1215 Pueblo de Palmas, Stanfield Road.
Ahí miras el Provost.
Sí, donde está la casa, la traila,
Y-
casa 2-3, la choza, traila, ahí está.
Y ahí.
Ah, ok.
Tener
okay.
el 13-inch TV afuera en el picnic table.
Hey,
13 inch.
black and white.
Ahí miras al Godfather con el pepino, chinga, con el calcetín ahí, le chinga.
Con las viejitas del
Y
trailer
con
park.
las viejitas y la chinga.
Ajá.
Simón.
Oh, he's really car for real, man. Are we gonna beat the Bucks? Gacho bad, dude?
Gacho, man.
Brady ya está ruco, ¿no? Ya está viejito.
No, ese vato lo traen pelotado a la ruca esa porque te voy a dejar y el otro vato se agüita y pierde los juegos. Ojalá,
ese pedo.
ojalá que haya pedo en el ejido, vato.
Eh.
Y que la ruca se vaya con otro, que se vaya con mollo gacho de una vez, ¿no? Porque le va a doler al puto. Entonces, ahí va a estar todo agüitado el vato, depressed y la fregada. Hasta a lo mejor se corta ahí la neck el vato. Y ahí se muere y se chingan los pinches Bucks y van los Cowboys.
Ay, no va.
That's the scenario I'm looking for.
Órale. Wally, what do you think about that, Wally?
I know. That's a big dream there. That's a nightmare, ¿no? Anyway.
No, así puede pasar. Vato. Hemos visto
pasar.
cosas peores.
Ah, sí.
Y eso sí.
Ya ves, ganó Biden.
Eso sí.
Todo puede pasar.
Sí.
Ya.
Yep.
Y ya está retardado ese viejito, chica. Está retardado ese güey.
No digas nada porque se
hey,
enoja.
hey,
que-
shut up. You know, that's his president right there, man.
La chinga, ya.
Cálmate. Bájate el caballo ese.
Sí. ¿Cuál caballo es burro?
El burro es si no es caballo, es pinche burro,
Lo
chica.
que sea, bájate. Raza, bueno, está bueno. Anyway,
Rudy, so what do you think about McCarthy, man? Kevin McCarthy.
a mí se hace que Sato es un rhino.
You think so?
Ojalá que no, pero se pinta como que no trae nada el morral.
Hijos.
Pues, let's see what happens. What do you think about George Santos?
Sato madre que lo corre la regla. Ese vato, God,
Dude, that guy is so fishy, man. He's like so...
huele a mojarra de ahí de la resaca de Brownsville.
Yeah, you know, there's going to be some investigations on that dude, man.
Ojalá que lo metan al bote por mentiroso y falso.
Y
You keep up with politics, Wally, or no?
No, I stay away. I stay away.
así es.
I want to keep my friends.
Ya, a mí hablando de eso de Hollywood, a mí me han cortado chingo de raza, bro.
Sí, you know.
Yeah. Pero bueno, that's okay. Not to worry. Los camaradas se quedan los que son de verdad.
Oh, you know what? I got to say something before we go, right?
Here we go.
So just last night, right? This guy posted, he's a promoter that's been doing this for
A long
time.
40 years.
40 years.
40 years. okay.
Chingada.
Yeah, 40 years.
madre.
He's been here 4 years, right? So he posts up his a picture of all these artists. There was like over 100 artists, right? He got them all together like in one picture, right? So, you know, I'm not one to message anybody or nothing, right? I always keep to myself. But, you know, I messaged the guy and I tell him, I go, so me as a band as a whole, we get excluded. We don't make your cut because all he did was just post like pictures of like artists, right? Of, you know, that don't, I guess, have their own name, right? Yeah. But since I chose not to have like Chris Rodriguez y Tejano Highway 21, you know, it's just a band name in its entirety, right? So the guy then tells me, well, these are all senior Tejanos. Bands that have played for him for years and that he regularly hires. And I'm like, motherfucker, like 90% of those bastards that are under have never played for you. You know, they're rookies. They're people that have just barely started. And it's like, yet I'm not a senior. Like, it is like, I was thinking to myself, like, really? Like, okay, I've been doing this for over 40 years. You know, I've got God knows how many awards. You know, I started thinking to myself, right? Not that I'm bragging or nothing, right? Yeah. Grammy, 10 Tejano Music Awards. It's like, been doing this for 40 years. I've had my own radio station, FM, by the way. Owned another frequency in Corpus. Had my own sound and light company, you know, with Wally and I. You know, I've done so much for this industry, but yet I don't qualify as being a senior Tejano.
Wow.
How fucked up is that? I mean, that's really
crazy.
That's really fucked up, right?
Very.
I didn't want to call the guy out or anything. I'm not going to mention his name, but I mean,
No.
it's just it's retarded, man. So, you know,
Yeah.
people like that, you know, that's what gives this industry a bad fucking name.
Exactly.
It's like, you know what, the guy, you should be neutral, guy. I'm not gonna mention name because I don't want to start any drama or anything. So but I think people should just be more neutral when it comes to stuff like that. Do your fucking homework. Just because we don't play over there that fucking often doesn't mean that we don't qualify to be top senior representatives along the Tejana and stuff.
There's gonna be people making ignorant comments. You know what I mean?
But that was pretty fucked up though, Mark. I
Oh
mean,
no argument there. It's beyond fucked up. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes there's just a lot of ignorance.
yeah, new artists that just barely came out maybe 2 years ago, a year ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Oh, he had them on there. And I guess they qualified as being, senior artists. And us over here we're a traveling band. We travel almost every fucking weekend.
Exactly.
Yep.
We travel all over the place, all over the United States, all over Texas. And yet I don't
sir.
qualify to be that because I'm not a senior Tejano artist.
And this is what we were talking about. Remember when we were talking about also when we were at the breakfast with the legends, aparte, where there were some with when they were singing with karaoke people.
Yeah.
With that, very, very messed up.
Both Bobby and I,
Very
all of us,
messed
we've all done our time, right, in Tejano music.
I believe that's to me personally, it's a very disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
It is
to me.
It is, and you know
know?
what? I called him on it. I messaged him and I called him on it, and the guy was like, "That's what he said." He said that those are senior Tejanos, and I'm like, "Really? A chick that just started 3 years ago, as opposed to somebody like myself that I've been doing this for over 40 years."
Wow.
And owned, an FM terrestrial radio station, not an internet station like the one that he has, because he has an internet station. I had an FM station, buddy. FM, not internet. I'm not saying anything about internet stations. I love internet stations. I deal with them all the time. I love them. But when you're going to be putting somebody down like that, when you're going to be putting me down like that, it's like, hey, you know what? I have to defend myself, and I have to.
Yeah, of course.
I just have to stand up for myself and say, you know what? These are my accomplishments.
Exactly.
And whether you want to see it or not, I mean, that does make me who I am.
Yeah,
I might not have as many years as, let's say, per se, Carlos Guzman or any of these other Freddie Martinez, Sonny Osuna. These guys are Tejano legends, right?
Yeah.
They're the seniors. They're the ones that are way up there. But you know what? I've had my time in this
Yes, you
industry,
have.
and for you not to acknowledge, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah. But again, no disrespect towards internet stations or anything like that.
No.
I love them. I deal with them all the time. It's just this one certain guy that just pissed me off.
Or maybe he hasn't done his homework. You know what I mean?
I just think he's fucking stupid, too, Bob. And that's really what it comes down to.
Well, you can't fix stupid. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you can't. You can't.
You can't fix stupid. So,
Yeah, but I see him every so often. I see the guy, man. So it's like, I'm always cordial though, and I'll continue to be cordial. I'll continue to be professional. But I just think that people should just be a little bit more respectful.
Exactly.
You might think that I'm young, or you might think this is the thing, Wally. If you get out of Fandango, right? You start your own band, Wally Garza y los Astronautas del Valle, right? You're in it for 3-4 years, right? People are gonna think, people have that mentality. Oh, you're new, without even knowing your background.
Right.
Exactly.
They think just because the name of the band is new, they think that you're new.
Yeah.
And that's the way a lot of these people think.
Yeah.
Like with me, they think, oh, you have your band, oh, you're new. I'm like, it's like you idiot.
That sounds weird.
Didn't I meet you back in 1995? And you're saying, and you saw me playing with the big band, and then I'm new now. Jeez, I don't get it. I really, really don't get these people at times, man. And these people are the ones that say, oh no, we need a band together, brothers, and we need to help Tejano music, get back to where it is, and yet they're so fucking ignorant.
Bro, pero la mayoría también, Chris, a lot of, not even terrestrial DJs and internet DJs, do not know a speck of the history of Tejano.
Exactly.
No saben. Le dices, we were talking about Beto de la Cruz, un monstruo de la música.
exactly.
Le estás hablando, David Viturey, de mis respetos,
Yeah.
How many, puro animal de uña. And these people don't know anything about the music and the people who have built the music. All these bands that came up with, Grupo Topacio.
Oh, yeah.
The stuff, legendary stuff, Carlos and stuff. Y no conocen la historia de la música.
Exacto, cierto.
Le preguntas de Carlos
Muy
Miranda, le puedes preguntar, a Adalberto, oh yeah, he was with Land Breed a few years ago. No, Adalberto empezó en los 70s con Land Breed,
Yeah.
And the ignorance is the problem here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, así es.
Ah, well.
What do you think, Wally? What's your point? What's your
A lot of it has to do with, like you said, not really knowing history of Tejano, not knowing people in general in Tejano. Just because you can play CDs or music on a laptop doesn't make you a know-it-all. You know what I mean? And it's not. Or not only that, judge what bands, what not to. I mean, hay grupos que were up before I was even around, and I listened to the music and I go, wow, it's incredible music back in the day. And los Paulino Bernal and all that era. So really, people that are on radio, just a lot of times you got to be neutral. You can't favor anybody or think about just somebody. You have to be neutral. It's like everything else. I mean, it's like referees. You have to be neutral, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What you like, that's your business, but out of the radio, In the radio, you like everybody that's on there. That's just the way it is.
And that's the way I've always been. I've always been very neutral. Regardless, let's say like if me and Mark we don't like each other, whatever, but he comes out with a badass song, I'm gonna play it because it's a badass song. I'm gonna leave my differences aside. My personal differences, I'm gonna leave them aside and play the damn song because it's just that good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't see it that way. They're like, nah, fuck him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play him. No, you can't be that way.
Yeah.
Not in this industry.
Right.
And I really hope that this guy watches the show, and I hope somebody tells him and calls me and talks to me about it, because I'd love to let him have it. I really would. I won't cause any drama on Facebook or social media because I'm not like that. I prefer a phone call. You call me, we'll talk about it and stuff like that, and then we'll go at it.
Yeah.
That's just the type of person I am. But it's just like a couple of like I think about a month ago, I was in Brownsville at the Brownsville Legacy Awards. Hello para Checo Lozano and Sam Lopez. I was there, and I used to play with a band back in the late '80s called Promesa Band. You know Promesa. You know Promesa. You just recorded one of Joe Pete's songs.
Yeah.
And the drummer, I hadn't seen that guy in a long time, and I have a picture that we took back in the day. When I showed it to him, the guy was like, damn, dude, that was like 30-something years ago. And I was like, yeah, we played together 30 years ago. His Riley, I forget his Garcia, right?
Yeah.
Riley, and he was a badass drummer. Right?
Yes, he was.
And I hadn't seen him in years, and I've been wanting to see this guy for the longest time. So when I saw him, he's like, dude, that was like 30-something years ago. My brother was with me. My brother was like, when the fuck did you get out of school to go do this? And I was like, bro, I've been playing for a long time. Yeah, I missed a lot of school to play and stuff. But,
Exactly.
but pictures like that,
Yeah.
they don't lie,
Yeah, exactly.
and that was 30-something years ago. And my brother just freaked out. I was like, dude, what were you doing? How did you do it to get out to school and to travel and all that? Like, dude, I've just been playing for a long time, man. Obviously, you didn't care too much, to look after me to know where I was at or what I was doing.
Y por eso andas de calenturiento con las pinches viejas después de las tocadas.
Sí, but going back to what I was talking about, those senior Tejanos, it's like, if I was playing with this guy 30-something years ago, what does that say? And especially
You've been around.
I've been around, yeah. And then I recorded with Wally 22 years ago.
Ya estás viejito.
Yeah, 23.
23 years ago.
23 years ago.
Man.
Wow, man. That's.
Ay, callo.
Yeah,
Ya cayó.
Oh, yeah.
Ya cayó, yeah.
I've jammed with Bobby. I've known Bobby for about 30 years as well,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so, that's just my little rant, my little vent there for the day.
That boy.
Javier Solano dice, fuck that puto.
This is what I like right here. That's what it is. Let me take this off so they can see it. Crispity's bitch vent moment. That's what it is. You can see it better. There you go. There you go. That's my bitch vent moment right there for today.
Ya estás tranquilo, ya.
Yes.
Sí.
I feel good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized I got to play with Chris. I started playing with Chris 27 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
Pues su
You wanna see?
máquina.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
Puro history.
Aquí puro animal de uña.
And you know what? I forgot to put the number up if anybody wanted to call in and talk
Oh, yeah.
to Wally. I should have done that a long time ago. We got a couple more minutes, but if anybody wants to call in, the studio hotline is open at area code 956-874-4176. If you got any questions you want to talk to us, give us a call. We're going to be on here for 5 more minutes. So anybody who wants to call in, by all means, give us a call.
Ahí está.
Saludos. ¿Onta Gabriel? Perfecto. Ese vato nunca me pela.
¿No?
Nunca me pela.
cámara?
Ese vato lo voy a tener que comprar unos pantalones del JCPenney.
Ay, pues.
Mejor del Anthony.
También caros ahí.
Los Huskies del Anthony.
No.
¿Ahí?
Tienen que ser de JCPenney, vato.
Los Huskies.
I do have a question for Mr. Carr.
Yes.
Sir, what is the weather going to be like, sir?
Mañana el día estará parcialmente nublado con las temperaturas altas en los altos 70 grados. Por la noche vientos varían del sur-sureste de 25 a 30 millas por hora con la temperatura baja en los 63 grados.
Gracias,
El
sir,
pronóstico
appreciate
del tiempo.
El pronóstico patorcinado por The Chrispity Chris Show.
Ajá.
it. Eso.
Y el Godfather.
El
Bueno,
Godfather.
Y Wally Garza.
Igual y Garza.
Yeah.
Pero ya
Texas Blood.
ya no es sangre tejana.
No.
No.
Texas Blood.
In English, in Spanish, es sangre tejana.
Okay, there you go. But what was it before sangre tejana? It was just Wally Garza and...
Young Blood? No.
When, before, like, after Fandango,
Yeah.
after Fandango, I put a country band together called Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper. Yeah, that's
Órale.
right. That's right. I remember that.
Carla Wilson, she was a Salt, she was a blonde singer, and I was a Pepper.
I remember Salt and
You
Pepper.
were the Pepper Belly.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when Wally used to play at Tequila Nights in El Centro Mall.
Oh man,
Oh, wow. Yeah. Tequila
I think
night.
the stage is still there somewhere.
No, it's. I think it's. No, they wait a minute. I'm thinking like, you know what? No, they tore it down already. It's something
Yeah,
else.
they tore it down.
It's
yeah.
Academy or
brand
something
new,
like
brand new building. That was. You want to know what year it was?
that. It was 1994. No, wait a minute.
Nope.
96.
It was 1990 going into 91.
Wow.
92.
Wow.
Damn.
Oye.
Actually, it was November 1990, and I started there in 1991.
I used to go and see you there.
Yeah.
I even got up and jammed with you there
Yeah,
one
you
time.
did. Mhm.
Wow, man. Fíjate.
Man, Chris, you were old, vato. No, you know, I have a picture. It's funny because, I think I've shown you guys pictures of when I was younger. Tenía un pinche bigotazo.
Ese de Ron Jeremy.
Sí.
Yeah,
And,
porno.
and pues I would always hang around with older guys, right? So it was easy for me to get into the clubs and stuff like that. They wouldn't, they wouldn't card me or anything, man. So,
nunca te rasurabas. y la
no,
chingada.
tenía un pinche. It looked like I had a caterpillar, like two caterpillars.
Del bigote salió cuando estaba en 7th grade.
Sí, bueno, ya estaba bien peludo el vato.
Sí, de madre. Me invitaba el tocayo Chris allá, íbamos a Lippy Sticky. Después de las tocadas.
Y
Thank you, Laura. It's a great show, guys. Gracias, muchas gracias. Leona Promotions, gracias por todo el trabajo que
Thank you,
haces.
Larita.
Thank you.
A todo aquí, Powerhouse, and everybody else who, awesome job. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it, guys. You know what? I want to thank my very good friend, Mr. Wally Garza, for showing up today.
Thank you so much. Happy
know-
New Year, everybody.
It's been a while, Wally, and you know what? As I promised, I told Wally, a couple of years ago that I would do a song for him, and I'm a man with my word, and let's get together and let's work on that song, and we'll get it out.
Yeah, it's because when we were going to do something through the pandemic, so entonces everything got paused. But we're here, and we'll put something out para la gente, para la raza nosotros.
Es todo.
Awesome.
There you go. I'm thinking unas cumbitas, Wally. For you, unas cumbitas.
hoy no más.
Oh.
Like a
Yep.
movidón.
I'm getting ideas already.
El marido
So
regañado, compa. El Chuchu Train.
you know what?
Oye.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Puro hit,
I was
puro
thinking.
hit.
I was thinking
remember the
a
video,
medley.
bro.
Medley.
A medley,
Yeah.
pero ya vamped up and everything.
Yeah.
Ahí está.
Es todo, man. Qué
Ya está la
buena idea.
calabaza.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Bueno, eh.
Muchas gracias, Wally Veras. It was awesome having you. And
Absolutely.
it's not your last time. You're welcome back again, brother.
Thank you, Rudy.
Muchas
Thank you.
gracias, de
Had a
veras.
blast.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like I
Yeah.
said, I've been a big fan since I was really young. Like I said, I still remember the video and everything. And God, man, this guy's awesome.
Hoy, el Wally right here. This is a badass song, Wally. This got to be it's got to be my favorite song from you.
Cuando te vi por primera vez, solo sentí
It was 1997.
97.
Oh, wow.
la manera en que soy.
I can tell that's Beto on bass.
Es la razón
Yeah.
Who's on keyboards?
que no te olvidaría. Me imaginé que no podía verte, pues es que
He's thinking. I stumped him. That accordion is piano accordion.
Javier Flores.
Is that him on keyboards?
No. Oscar helped me on keys. Oscar Solis.
And that's Ana doing backups.
Ana Aguilar.
tanto que te quiero.
That's my favorite part right there.
Y sin ti, solo yo me muero.
It's written by Roy Meave, guitar player.
Really?
Roy Meave.
Oh, that's really cool.
Because Roy was playing guitar right there with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Plays badass country.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, guys, you know what? We thank you so much. Wally, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Mark
Thank you, my
Alanese
friend.
right there, Texas
Thank you.
Pachango. Pachanga. Bobby Sanchez.
Bobby
man,
Sanchez,
right there.
my good friend. Thank you,
Mr.
Bobby.
Rudy Gilbert, Karen, Chrispity Chris. Thank you guys so much. Hasta la próxima. We'll see you next week. Enjoy this awesome jam right here. Wally Garza. Hoy nomás.